What up, what up, what up? It's Michelle Eldridge. Welcome to another video. I'm out of breath. Should have waited before I pushed the button. I ran up the steps. I'm something special. Anyway, so happy Tuesday. Here's a hashtag tip Tuesday for you guys. Should have put that in my video title. Anyway, so if you're catching this and this after the fact and you're on the replay, it would be really, really awesome if you told me what time Facebook showed this to you. What day obviously will matter otherwise. Okay, so hey everybody, as you hop on, say hey. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know where you're tuning in from. What's up, Rebecca, Andrea, Carrie? What's up, you pretty people? Claire, hi. All the people coming on. What time is it? 6 o'clock seems to be like a really good time, and it's 6:20, so apparently this is going to be a good one. Now, yeah, right? Hey, so I see y'all. What's up, April? Coranda. So I see y'all, you probably saw my title, like the number one way to beat out your competition, right? And I'm mostly talking to home-based business people. A lot of times, obviously, there are other companies with similar products as you. There's other reps in your company. And a lot of companies aren't like loyalty companies where, you know, if you buy from one person, you have to, like, you'll continue to buy from them forever. So to a lot of people, there's a lot of competition. And so we're going to talk about that. How many of you, I really seriously, throw me some hearts or something, if you want to know the number one way. I want to know, if you want to know. Hey, Carrie. What's up, Chelsea, Nicole? How are you guys? Listen, I'm wearing the same shirt from yesterday. Don't judge me. And I didn't have this hat on until I was fixing to do this live because my hair looks like really jacked up. Okay. I'm sure that there's a delay. However, I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay? So, the actual answer is probably not what you're going to expect. It's probably not what you're going to, you expected to hear. So, here is the answer. Collaborate. Somebody type the word collaborate in the comments below. Type the words collaborate in the comments below. Because let me tell you why. Collaboration is currency. Did you hear what I said to you? Collaboration is currency. That is the fact. Competition is dead. Okay? The only person or people or whatever you want to call it that you need to compete with is yourself. That's the only competition that you need to worry about, focus on, try to beat or whatever is yourself. The person that you were yesterday, try to beat her or him, right? Try to be better than that. But as far as other people, there is no competition. And if you view it as competition, you got to tweak that. You got to tweak that. Collaborate. That's right. Yes, I'm seeing it in the comments below. So, most people see what I was saying at the beginning, you know, other companies with similar products or you know, people, you know, taking other people's ideas and lots of reps and companies that don't have the loyalty thing. They see that as competition. But I see that as a way to collaborate, a way to make money, a way to open your audience up. So when I'm asked, for instance, right now, yesterday I was messaged by a girl in a different makeup company, and she was like, hey, so, you know, I've got this idea. I'd like to run it by you. Today we talk. What's up, Marcy? And tomorrow we're going to do a video. We are in opposite companies. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video with her, to benefit her. It has zero to do with makeup. There's zero benefit to me, and she's in a completely different company. Why is that? Because I understand that in order to truly become a top earner, a top leader, even if you don't even want a team, a top leader of one, you have to think abundantly. So what is that going to do? It's going to open her. You're going to see her. My stuff, like when I go live with her tomorrow, what's going to happen is you're going to see her. Okay? You're going to see her. You're going to get to feel her vibe. You're going to then decide, am I going to friend her, follow her, whatever. And the people who are supposed to, they will. Okay? It'll work the same on my end. Right? People that I never could touch, she may be able to touch. The people that she can never touch, I may be able to touch. Do you understand that? But when you try to keep it all in this box of these are my people, these are my people and nobody else can have them. I'm not doing a video with a girl or in the same kind of company as me but different. Or I'm not going to do a video with a girl in my same company. I'm not letting my followers see my name tagged with that. They'll go follow her. And that is so ridiculous. Okay? My word for the year was abundance. It was. And truly, if you don't believe that collaboration is currency, you're missing the bigger picture. You're missing it. The only person, I'm going to say it again, that you need to compete with is yourself. The person you were yesterday, the person you were the day before, that's the only person. When you look around and understand that if somebody joins another person in your same company after you talk to them for a year, that happened to me. I talked to this girl for an entire year. Okay? She was joining. We were opening in Canada. She didn't do it. I did not cry. I did not get upset. I wasn't sad. As a matter of fact, who she ended up joining deserved that. Right? To me, that means she wasn't my person. Right? I'm not in fear of if somebody else succeeds, then that makes the pie lesser for me. Everybody gets a piece. Everybody gets the piece. And the more that you share your bites, You know what I'm saying? Give somebody else a bite. Because every time that you open the door for somebody else to maybe get themselves some success, every time you hold the door for somebody else, it's more likely that a door is going to be opened for you. Okay? Thank you for shouting. You have never understood that I can't be friends or help. Yeah, isn't that ridiculous? Most people, though, they think help people in other companies as long as it's not similar to what they do. They think makeup and makeup? Nope. Coffee and coffee? Nope. Shake and shake? Nope. Like, that's how they think. But in fact, you're only hurting yourself. You're only keeping yourself back. And for me, that's not an option. And the more people I help for no reason other than to help them, the more that I'll be helped along the way. That's how it works. When you think abundantly and you collaborate with people and you genuinely want to just help people, it doesn't matter if you're going to get anything from it or not. She offered to do a video for my team, or, you know, if I need a favor later, she did offer. And I said, I appreciate the offer, but I want to help you. And that's what we're going to do, right? It's going to be awesome. So, speaking of that, tomorrow at 8:30 my time, Eastern, p.m., I will be doing a video, so stay tuned for it. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to be the #1 secret to getting to become a top earner in your company. But anyway, if you have a problem with you compare yourself to everybody that's around you and you see other people winning, whether it's in your company, another company, or whatever, and you think that means, oh, darn, I'm not going to make it. She made it, I can't. Or it's a race. Like if somebody's doing it faster than you, then you're not going to make it. Then seriously, I highly recommend it. Get the book, Thank you so much, Tanya and Lila, for sharing so much. You need to, I suggest, read the book called The Big Leap. Okay, it's by Gay Hendricks. You can get it on Audible. You can listen to it. It's an upper limit problem. And we all have them. And I'll give you an example of one. People who say things like, well, you can't be happy all the time. You can't have good days. You can't have good days this many times in a row. Something bad's bound to happen. And it's only because you think that. I promise you, I read this book. Ray, he didn't make me read this book. He'd suggested it, and I didn't read it. I bought it, but I didn't read it. And I said something to him. We were talking one day, and he's like, you need to read the book, Michelle. You need to read the book. So I listened to the book, and I was talking to my husband about it, and that was in May, right? I was like, it's so weird that we argue, because we argue, in my mind, I think we're getting close to an argument. It's been a week without an argument. It's time to fuss about something. So we'll pick over stupid stuff, small stuff that needs not to be, but we'll do it to keep from not being the one who initiates it, to get it over with. So we can go another week without an argument, kind of. And I talked to him about it because it's an upper limit problem. And we've not argued since we talked about it in May. Okay? For real. You need to read the book. And if you've read the book, it's more than just, I see April's read the book. It's awesome. It's called The Big Leap, Mary. But it's anything. Whether it's a money mindset thing, whether it's fear that if somebody else is doing good, you're not going to make it. Somebody's going faster or better, or if they're in the same kind of company, or even reps in your own company. If you feel inferior in some way, like if they're doing good, you can't, then if you've read it, you need to read it again. But if you've not read it, totally read it. Because when you apply the things that, apply the things that you learn in there, you will think more abundantly. And you will not have this scarcity, I'm in competition with anybody, because we're not. We're not in competition with anybody but ourselves. Period. Zilch. Thanks, Rebecca. Like, that's it. So collaborate with more people. When you see somebody that's doing good, right? When you get that little urge of, oh gosh, like that, like comparing feeling, go comment on their stuff and say, that's so inspiring. Thanks for showing me what's possible, right? Or message them. Ask them to interview them. Seriously. Ask them to do an interview live with you. Do stuff like that. Because I promise you, the people who become top earners and top leaders, any influential person has opened the door for somebody else. They didn't get there, most of them, some of them got there by luck. But the ones who really dug in the trenches and got there, they've done that by thinking abundantly and holding out their hand for people. So if you practice doing that over and over and collaborate with more people, no matter what the company, similar as yours or not, or who the person is on your team or not, you will get where you want to go. You will get where you want to go if you will stop keeping your circle so small. Don't think you've got to hide your audience or your friends in this little circle. Understand that you are not for everyone, and there's people on your friends list who needs to hear from somebody else in a different company. If that means they get helped, will it not be worth it? Even if you don't get the paycheck, will it not be worth it if they get impacted? If it couldn't be by you, is it not worth it if somebody can impact them? Right? It's worth it, right? If it's worth it, say it's worth it. I want to see it in the comments below. It's worth it, right? Carrie, well, I hope so. I really, really hope so. It's called Working Things Out. Awesome. Sounds good. I'm going to have to go back and see what that said. Okay. All right, y'all. So, anyway, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for hopping on. I knew that the title would get some people on here, and I knew that it would also get the right people on here. And so, again, tomorrow 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll see a live video come up. Me and this girl, again, in another company, makeup company, are going to be doing a video tomorrow on how to become the #1 secret to how to become a top earner in your company. I appreciate y'all so much. And I'll see you later. Have a happy Tuesday. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you the next day, and the next day after that. So be safe. God bless y'all.